Hi, this is Chris Underwood from Plymouth State Broadcasting. I'm here with the women's ice hockey coach, Coach Mykul Haun. Coach, tough weekend going up against University of Southern Maine and Nichols. 2 big losses on paper. Looks like you guys should have won. How do you plan to bounce back this weekend?
Yeah, just bringing the hard work that we always bring. I think those 2 teams we'd beaten both, or I guess we'd beaten USM and hadn't played Nichols, but we saw Nichols play early in the year, and they got beat pretty bad. And I think that our preparation wasn't our normal preparation. I think girls thought it was going to be a little bit lighter of a game, and we didn't prepare the right way, and it's tough. Preparation is really important, and consistency with the preparation is really important. That's why we have game day protocols, and that's why we do all the small things that we do, player meetings, line meetings, D meetings. And we didn't do that. The players kind of took a little bit of a different approach, and it didn't really work out. So we're back to status quo for what we're doing, and bringing a nice work ethic and nice patience in our game, I think, is really going to help out this weekend.
You got some production from 2 players really this weekend. Lauren Conley with a goal and assist, and Jacobs, the freshman, with 2 goals. I mean, what are you expecting from everybody else for the rest of the season?
I think a lot of players need to pick it up a little bit, to be honest with you. We're coming down to the playoff crunch, and where time's going to be a little scattered out, and it's not going to be everybody playing, and it's not going to be 4 lines rolling, and we have to be a little selective who we have out there. And we've had that talk with some of the girls already, and some of the players that are maybe a little bit older realize that, and some of the players that are younger, they might not realize it, but they're playing great hockey right now. Connolly's playing really good hockey as a senior. I think probably one of the best years she's had since she's been here. And I feel that Jacobs, what can you say? She's just a workhorse, and she does everything very well for us. She's always trying to improve her game. She's always asking questions. She works harder than anybody else on the team, and it really pays off in her ice time and her production as well.
It's great to see. And you're going up against St. Mike's, already a 4-0 win earlier on this season. What is the game plan?
We have to just bring our work ethic. I think that's going to be the biggest thing. You can prepare all you want, X's and O's, but if you don't bring the passion and the commitment and the work ethic in a game, it doesn't really matter what's going to happen, because you're probably not going to get the win. We played them in a non-conference game early. I think they were a different team. They went on a little bit of a run, actually, after we played them, where they beat some quality teams, and they started to move up in the standings a little bit in our league. And so I'm expecting a way different team to play there, and I think that we just need to bring that consistency every single shift, and I think we'll be able to have a good result for our game.
And looking forward too, you're going against a couple of great quality teams, UMass Boston, UNE, and Norwich. You gave a great game to earlier on with the 4-2 loss. I think if you play a whole game, all 60 minutes, you guys are probably one of the better teams in the NEHC. Do you agree with that statement?
100%. We have great goaltending, we have great defensemen, we have solid group of forwards right now. We're deep as I think we've ever been here, for sure, and deeper than a lot of teams in the league. And I don't know if we played to our full potential. I think it's a little bit kind of misleading sometimes when we on paper will look better than other teams and we just don't produce, and we have to make some adjustments. But I think you're right, 60 minutes of a whole game is really important, and I think that for us, we've played about 45-50 minutes most of the time. Some games we really haven't played that great, and sometimes we lose games we should win and win games we should lose. But I think for this stretch here, we really need to bring it. We had a pretty big meeting with the team, and the captains are actually starting to organize a little bit more meetings to try to get everybody on the same page. And it's a final push, and I think that we're fighting for home ice advantage last week, and now we're fighting for a playoff spot. And so that's a little bit of a tough scenario to be in, but I don't mind having our backs against the wall, because playing those top teams are going to make us better for playoffs when we get into the run.
Let's see what you got Friday night, Coach.
That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.